if anyone has any questions, definitely send them my way. This is the first live stream that I've ever tried on conscious calisthenics. Done them on my other YouTube channel before. And this Daniel sit is working. Nice. See if anyone actually turns up. Maybe, maybe not. It's best to actually plan these so people are aware of them. Yeah, these mosquitoes. Sometimes. Yeah. I think that mosquitoes should be completely wiped off the face of the earth because, yeah, they're not fun. Bit of a nuisance, really. Yeah, if anyone has any questions at any point, send them my way. And yeah, it's a lovely, nice morning here. Clear blue sky. Moderate amount of heat. Yeah, looking pretty damn good. Loads of animal noises around as well. Oh, you're welcome, Rhino. Thank you for that lovely comment. I'm glad to hear that I have helped you a lot. And yeah, I'm always just trying to do my best to share as much valuable content out there as possible from things that I've learned or experienced myself. Because yeah, I know of so many things that can help people achieve the highest state of health, fitness levels, energy levels, and so many other things to make them feel the best of themselves in their life. Nice. How long have you been doing 1 meal a day for, Rhino? That's really great to hear. And yeah, not being able to see them in 10 years, and now you are with 1 meal a day. Like, yeah, 1 meal a day makes it so easy to see your abs. Like, so many people say it's hard to get visible abs. Most people have this layer of fat over their abs, so you can't see it. So yeah, 1 meal a day makes it so much easier to get visible abs. Because yeah, while you're in that fasting state, it's burning your body fat as fuel, boosting your testosterone levels, human growth hormone levels, reducing insulin sensitivity, so then you can massively reduce that body fat percentage, and then you can get visible abs and all types of visible muscles that are clearly defined. So yeah, I absolutely love it. For me, I eat so many calories, and I've dropped body fat since eating more calories, but restricting it to 1 meal rather than 2 meals a day. New tattoos. At the current moment, I don't have any plans to get new tattoos, but what I will say is I want my whole body pretty much covered in tattoos, except for like my neck, my face, yeah, anything from here upwards. I don't want covered in tattoos, but it will be a lifetime journey of getting my tattoos done. There's no rush for them, but the next one I'll probably get done is this full sleeve done, because yeah, I have like all like black tattoos here, except for this one here. And I decided this would be the dark side, so to speak, and the light side. So duality, so to speak. So yeah, I look forward to getting that done in the future. But I'm in no rush for that. I don't know, for maybe one for a month. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty good, Rhino. Good job on switching to 1 meal a day for a month. Did you find it hard switching from 2 meals a day with the 16-8 method to 1 meal a day? And like, what different benefits did you notice between the two? For me, like, 1 meal a day is so much more superior to doing 2 meals a day. It just optimizes hormone production even more, gives you greater weight loss benefits, greater effects with autophagy, like increasing your maximum lifespan, optimizing your health overall. You also think about food a lot less. So for me, I can be more productive, I can increase my income, and yeah, just get greater, quicker results of things that I want to achieve in many other areas of life that do not involve food. And yeah, just having my mind off of food, it's just amazing. I remember when I was a raw vegan, I used to think about food all the time. It drove me crazy. It was one of the reasons why I stopped. So yeah, freeing up the mind from thinking about food to focus upon other more important things in life rather than obsessing over food. And yeah, so I don't want to talk about. A lot of people keep asking me, what supplements do I take? I want to talk about one that I've been taking recently I really, really like. So someone contacted me for Instagram and said, are you aware of pine pollen and how it contains phytotestosterone, which is the plant equivalent of testosterone? It also contains androgens and DHEA, all which boost testosterone levels and lower estrogen levels to help you increase your muscle mass, drop your body fat percentage, increase dopamine levels, make you feel the best that you can feel, really send you more into being an alpha male. And yeah, this is the one I'm currently using. I got this from America. And yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. What you do is get one of these like Tinks drop bottles, fill it up as much as you can, drop it underneath your tongue. I do this in the morning, leave it there for 3 minutes. And yeah, it's been shown to massively boost testosterone levels. Swallowing it will not give you those benefits. So that's something that I will be talking about more in a video very, very soon. And I do as many things as possible to naturally boost testosterone levels. And the brilliant thing is it doesn't give you any unwanted side effects, unlike taking testosterone in synthetic form or steroids, for example. Nice. Yeah, it can be, well, for example, when you start changing the amount of meals that you're eating in a day, your body is used to eating at certain times and a certain amount of meals throughout the day. So yeah, your body needs to adjust to reducing the amount of meals that you're having. But over time, it does become easier and easier and easier. And yeah, I'm glad that it's starting to get easier for you and easier to have energy to exercise while in a fasted state. Yeah, a lot of people, well, what I say is actually instead is, I remember when I got into 1 meal a day and I was like thinking, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do my really intense calisthenics workout. I was really, really concerned about it. But I was like, well, if I'm going to switch to 1 meal a day, I have to train before I eat, not afterwards. It's just not going to work afterwards. And I did it. And I found once I just pushed through those mind's limitations and just did it, I found that I could train longer. I found my strength increased, my energy levels, my recovery time. So, yeah, it was just my mind's fears and worries getting in the way, and there's nothing to actually be concerned about. And once I actually did it, yeah, I just saw that it worked very, very well. And yeah, just training in a fasted state is just going to maximize the benefits that you get from being in a fasted state. So yeah, I absolutely love training in a fasted state. Like, thinking about eating food earlier in the day and then training doesn't make sense to me at all. I remember when I used to train, for example, with 2 meals a day, I break my fast with a big fruit smoothie. Then I go and train. I feel slightly heavy, but I just push through it. But I can still train well. But having all of that food being digested and using up all of that nerve energy, which could be saved to give me more energy for my body and my workouts, it's just like, yeah, not a good idea at all. So yeah, freeing up all that digestive energy so you have more energy so you can train better and harder. So yeah, I absolutely love training in a fasted state. I do all my cardio in a fasted state, all my calisthenics workouts in a fasted state. And yeah, the brilliant thing is as well, shown that doing, say, resistance training or high intensity interval training while in a fasted state are shown to, like, you have your DNA, and on the end of that DNA you have your telomeres, these caps. And it's shown when doing that type of training in a fasted state combined actually increases the length by about 30%, which the longer they are, the higher your maximum lifespan. So by that scientific research discovering this, what they found is by increasing it by 30%, it's actually increasing your maximum lifespan by 30%, which is just absolutely amazing. And for me, I want to live the longest possible whilst being the healthiest possible at the same time. So this is one of those things. I do many other things to maximise my longevity as well. And nice to meet you, the Calisthenics vegan, another English person. Travelling at a young age and what to do for money. Yes, I could do a video on that actually. My brother, who was 18 years old at the time, he's now I think 20 years old. He actually saved up loads of money, worked really, really hard, sold almost everything he owned, just like me, and he moved to Australia. He was there for a year. Now he's in New Zealand, and he's working in New Zealand. He's done many different jobs, earning so much money, and living a life that he loves. So yeah, my brother managed to do it, and yeah, he spent some time with me before moving, which inspired him to do that, and he did it. Didn't let fear get in the way, and just made it happen. And yeah, he's been traveling for like 2 years or so now. So yeah, if I can do it and he can do it, you could do it too. So yeah, I could definitely make a video on that. And so I recommend to anyone that wants to move anywhere, save up as much money as you can, live in a minimalist lifestyle so you can save as much money as possible, sell everything you own. And with you being so young as well, Calisthenics Vegan, you could apply for a work visa in Australia and go and work somewhere like that if you wanted to do that. But you can make money through YouTube. You can make money through another platform called Steemit, also DTube. You can also find drop shipping companies to make money from, even invest in certain products that you could resell on eBay or Amazon. Like offering coaching services to people if you have something to share with people. There's just so many possibilities. The internet has just given so many people so many jobs, and you literally can create your own job. And I've been an entrepreneur most of my adult years. I've done things like buy and sell concert tickets, buy and sell cryptocurrencies, buy and sell certain health products, offer coaching services. Obviously, the YouTube now, Steemit, DTube, like so many different things. So yeah, there's so many different options. You can do so much research online. And it's also finding out like how you can become the best entrepreneur. So learning from people that are really successful, like listen to The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, listen to Mindshift, The Success Story by Steve Chandler, and also the Great Success of High Achievers, I think it's called, by Darren Hardy. You can find most of them on YouTube. Yeah, listen to them do what they are recommending on a regular basis, and you can easily become a successful entrepreneur and become very successful in many areas in life and achieve so much. So yeah, and discipline is absolute key to be successful. So yeah, if anyone else has any questions, definitely put them down below. It seems that more and more people are joining, which is really, really good. Yeah, man, I love living in Thailand. It's absolutely amazing. I've lived in Thailand almost 3 years now, and where I live now is on a tropical island, and I don't plan to leave anytime soon. It's just amazing. There's like so many vegan restaurants everywhere, so many like-minded people that are either into calisthenics or spiritual things, or detoxification or health, or being entrepreneurs or digital nomads. It's so hot almost all of the time. I live right next to the beach. It's not that busy here at all. Hardly any pollution. Like, it's just wow. Many people save up all year round to come to a place like this for a week or two, but I get to live here all the time. Giving up on Sunfruit Dan? No, I'm not giving up on Sunfruit Dan completely, but I'm more passionate about this YouTube channel. So yeah, we're always in a constant state of evolution, and yeah, I'm still going to keep posting videos on Sunfruit Dan, and at this current moment, just not as regular as I used to. But yeah, I will never completely get rid of Sunfruit Dan. And yeah, I've definitely got a few new videos that are really, really good coming up for that channel, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, with Sunfruit Dan, I've uploaded around 1,130 videos. I've been doing it almost for 3 years. So I've talked about all these different things that I've been passionate about for years, and now I'm more passionate about 1 meal a day, calisthenics. So yeah, and Sunfruit Dan, even if I wasn't to post on there, again, there's so much content for people to learn. It takes them years and years and years to listen to all of that content. But yeah, Sunfruit Dan was my baby, and calisthenics is the daddy, so to speak. So yeah, and there's so much more potential with this channel because so many more people care about their physique rather than their health. Sunfruit Dan's more focused on health. This is more focused on physique on here. So I have a bigger reach to a bigger audience, so I can help more people transform their life, their health, their fitness levels, their physique, so many other things as well. So yeah. Oh yeah, you're very young. That's good. That's good that you've got a high level of awareness and that you're watching videos like mine. Like, you're doing so well, brother. Keep up the good work. And yeah, you can definitely create your own career if you want to. And don't let anyone tell you that you cannot, because yeah, the sky's the limit. No dream is too big. So ignore those naysayers. Haha, watching in class. That's brilliant. I love that one. The good Frank, do you recommend any supplements for gaining muscle mass? Okay, so supplements for gaining muscle mass. Well, this one that I just talked about, pine pollen, because it increases testosterone levels, proven through scientific research. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to put links down below for some of these things that people are asking me about. It contains a natural form of testosterone. So yeah, testosterone is known to increase muscle mass. But obviously, as well, training is one of the best things for increasing muscle mass. So you want to be training as hard as possible, doing hypertrophy training. So fatiguing the muscles so much that they're aching for days afterwards. And then resting as much as possible, because that's where they grow during the resting period. So yeah, make sure that you train so hard. I say when I'm in the gym, it's like I'm trying to kill myself. Like, so yeah, push yourself to your limits, and yeah, really tear all those muscle fibers, because that's what's happening when you train really hard. You're tearing the muscle fibers, and that makes them grow. So that's something to be aware of. But yeah, you want to be taking anything that can boost testosterone levels and human growth hormone levels and drop insulin. So yeah, there is many different things that I take to do that, and I'll go and get some of the things because people are asking me now. Let me find something else, and I'll be back in 1 second. See, I can't find everything at the moment. It wasn't organised with this one, but it's all good. The other thing I take, this is amazing. DHEA, this is in powder form, so you want to buy it in pre-encapsulated form. It's an androgen hormone, which gets the body to produce an abundance of testosterone. Don't be taking this if you're under 30 years old, not good at all, because your DHEA levels will be already high. But I found since I started taking this over the last month, it's massively increased my muscle mass. Wow, one of the best natural alternatives to steroids or synthetic testosterone. So yeah, I highly recommend this. You want around 25 to 50 milligrams once to twice a day. Absolutely amazing. It's going to reduce your body fat percentage at the same time. And I always make sure that I'm using my raw organic sprouted protein powder that's infused with enzymes and also probiotics. I don't care what diet you're on, I'd recommend this to anyone, whether you're vegan or not. Whey protein is full of antibiotics, really high in heavy metals. It's really not good at all. A lot of the plant-based proteins have heavy metals in as well, but this is rigorously tested and it's shown to have low levels of heavy metals in. And it's really easy to digest because it's all sprouted, it's all organic, it's non-GMO, no sugar added to it, no garbage, no preservatives, no sweeteners, no nothing like that. And I use this to break my fast every single day. I make my green fruit smoothies. So yeah, that helps me gain muscle mass as well. Do I believe in extraterrestrials? Yeah, I definitely do. I would say that 100% that I do. There's a lot more than what we perceive in this physical reality. There's so many different dimensions that are simultaneously existing, but most people can't see them. Vegan Calisthenics OP. Ted Ernest. Is Copenhagen the best of the islands and have explored the others? Yes, it is for sure the best. I haven't explored all of them, but I've explored quite a few of them, and the ones that I haven't, friends have. Koh Phangan is the best. Koh Samui is an island version of Bangkok. It's absolutely crazy. So busy there, so many tourists, such a big party island, so much pollution. It's just not a good energy there. I do not like it whatsoever. So yeah, it's the most popular one to go to, but I don't recommend it. But with Koh Phangan, at least in Siri Thanu, where I am, there's not loads of parties going on. If you go to other sides of the island, there are, but it's really chilled out and relaxed here, and just really, really nice here. And yeah, it's by far the best island in Thailand, without a doubt. I highly recommend anyone comes here. And if you're someone that plans to come here, let me know you're coming here, and I would definitely meet up with you. I have a lot of people that come here that know me through YouTube or Instagram that contact me, and I meet up with them and hang out with them and train with them and do other things as well. Do put on my shoulders. So the calisthenics vegan, when you say your shoulders and back always hurting after calisthenics workouts, do you mean the muscles are just aching and repairing, or they're hurting because you feel that you've done some damage to them? Let me know so then I can actually answer that question specifically. And yeah, I actually haven't taken this pine pollen yet, so I'm going to get the bottle that I need. Or I won't be taking that actually, because I can't find the tincture bottle right now. I'm doing a live stream and having things everywhere at the same time makes it a bit hard to find things, but oh well, we'll take that after the stream. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, what type of exercises are you doing for shoulders and back as well that are making you hurt? Yeah, and what works best for people to do a stream at this time, or 12 hours ahead or behind from now? Let me know. Damaging the muscle tissue or tearing the muscle tissue so it can actually grow? Because if you're training and it's actually affecting the muscles in a negative way, where you are actually damaging them rather than tearing them and allowing them to grow, then you may be doing your form incorrect. That's what happens with a lot of people. They're doing incorrect form of calisthenics movements. For example, a lot of people will do push-ups, for example, where they bend their elbows outwards, but instead they should bend backwards, like so. So if you're not doing correct form and they're bending outwards, you have a really high risk of damaging your shoulders. It's really, really bad form, and I see so many people doing that in the gym. So whatever exercises you're doing, what I would recommend is doing your research up online, find how to do the perfect form of those exercises, then film yourself doing them, or do it next to a mirror and see if you're doing the form correctly or not. And that will help you, yeah, if you're not doing it correctly, that will help you resolve it very, very quickly. Yeah, if you're tearing the tissue to build the muscle, that's fine. I'm telling you, I trained so hard that my leg muscles hurt so much for 5 days after training, because my workouts are really, really intense. And I need to make them so intense to maximize that muscle growth. My ab workout takes around 4 days for my abs to fully recover, around 4 days with my upper body workouts. So yeah, it's all good. I trained someone recently for the first time in the gym, and he's saying, yeah, my body's aching so much afterwards. That's a good thing. The muscle's growing. Don't be concerned about it. If it's not aching, you're not training hard enough. So get back in the gym and train harder. And I see so many people in the gym doing really low reps with like light weights or really easy calisthenics exercises, and that's not going to tear the muscles and help them grow really, really quickly. So yeah, I speak to a lot of people in the gym that have been training for a year or two, and I look at their body and I'm like, what have you been doing? And then I see them training and I'm like, wow, no wonder why you're not getting like amazing results. Do you even, bro? What does that mean, Rhino? I think you missed out some words there, or said one of the words wrong. Wow. Wow, that's amazing, Michael Osteen. Like, nice. Good job on losing 150 in 8 months using intermittent fasting. Was that with eating 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day? And what other benefits did you notice from doing intermittent fasting for 8 months? Wow. Wow. That's really good. Keep going strong, Michael. You're doing so well. You can easily do it. How's the air quality here? One of the best air qualities in the whole of Thailand. Don't go to Bangkok. The air quality is so bad there at the moment. Most of the north of Thailand is so bad. They're burning all GMO corn crop fields everywhere. So it's smoky season. That's why I'm here. But I plan to stay here because I love this place more than anywhere else. So yeah, and for me, I need to optimize my health. So being somewhere which has the best air quality is absolute key. So yeah, I love it. Uh, how much does housing or rent cost in Koh Phangan? Well, it depends. For example, I'm spending around $500 a month for the place that I stay at. But you can find places to rent for around $300 a month, like studio apartments that are really nice. But hostels, I don't know how much hostels are. You can find hostels for way, way cheaper. So it depends how much you want to spend. You could spend thousands of dollars a month on staying somewhere, or you could probably spend like $200 to $300 a month. Or, as my friend Daniel, who's staying with me at the moment, mentioned recently, you can even camp outside if you want to. So many places you can just camp outside for free. So if you want to do it for nothing, you could do. Nice one, Michael. Yeah, and 1 meal a day just gives you far superior weight loss benefits, as you've seen. A nice one, calisthenics vegan. That you're training hard like that. And that's brilliant. You're training from that age. How long have you been training for? It'd be really interesting to, yeah, know how long you've been training for. I've done all types of exercises throughout, like fitness, throughout my whole life. Um, but yeah, calisthenics is definitely by far my favourite. It makes you feel the best as well. Um, yeah, I think you should get on YouTube calisthenics vegan for sure. That would be really, really cool. I'm telling you, young people that get on YouTube and do calisthenics channels, they do really, really well. There's a lot of teenagers and young people that want to learn from people that are young as well. So you could be an inspiration to other people just like I am. Nice, that's really good, Michael. I'm glad to hear that your energy is really good in the gym as well. Uh, yeah, those things are amazing, Michael, as well. I highly, highly recommend it, sure. Yeah, nice, nice. That's really good, man. And yeah, it's all about getting the basics mastered, so to speak, with calisthenics and doing it over and over and over and over and over again for a very long time. So that's what I've been doing for a very long time. And then the last couple of months, I've been trying some exercises that are really hard, and I've just been able to do them easily. So yeah, building that base strength with the basics is absolutely key to maximize your strength with calisthenics for sure. There's a lot of people that just try and do really hard things really quickly, have a high risk of injury, and they're more than likely going to fail as well. And muscle ups, man, they are my favourite. And yeah, I'm in the process of finishing off my 1 year transformation video. It's going to be amazing. It's taken me a while to finish it off because yeah, I need to make a lot of clips showing all of the exercises I can do now, and I can't film that all within one day because it's really, really intense and the hardest things one after the other. Nice, Michael. That's a huge improvement with the amount of push-ups that you're doing. That's really, really brilliant. And what I'd recommend as well is once, for example, you start to get to above 12 reps of any calisthenics exercise, to maximize muscle mass, what you want to start doing is making it harder. So, for example, if you get to 12 push-ups, relatively easy, and it's not really hard for you at all, then start putting weight on your back, or start doing elevated push-ups where your feet are up in the air, or do diamond push-ups, or all these different harder variations. Let's see the abs, Janessa. I don't think my abs look so good in this light, like at all. Like seriously, like yeah, it's not the best light for sure. Yeah, I've definitely been reducing my body fat percentage at the moment, but yeah, you need like sunlight to be shining on me. It'd be better if I had my light there, but yeah, doing pretty well. Getting there. And yeah, the good V cut as well. And yeah, my veins, man, they have started popping out like so much more like recently. With getting a lower body fat percentage is pretty damn good. Like, yeah, getting there. It's a bit awkward actually, looking on the camera moving, because it actually, when I move that way on the camera, it moves the other way. This is why I was getting a little bit confused on there. Yeah, I can totally understand that, Rhino. It's not for everyone, which is understandable. So yeah, if you're drawn to it, do it. If not, then don't do it. That's all good. Hi, Luke. Nice to see you here. And yeah, I definitely made some huge gains within a year. Like, I went from a stick, thin, raw vegan that looked weak and frail to being where I'm at now. So yeah, but I've been so dedicated and disciplined and consistent over time, and never given up. Just kept moving forward, keep pushing forward. And yeah, it's been tough at times, but I never give up with anything, and that's the key to achieving anything that you want to. Nice. Yeah, good job, Calisthenics Vegan. Can you link me to your channel down below? I want to check it out. I can give you a thumbs up on your videos. Give you a sub as well. But yeah, definitely make more videos, man. Like, you said you would like to be able to make money. That's the way you can make money. You could make YouTube your full-time career just like it is for me. And then you can live anywhere in the world and travel anywhere that you want to. Nice. Thanks for supporting me, Luke. And yeah, checking out my content 5 months. I hope my content has helped you. I hope that I'm inspiring, motivating you as well. Nice, Michael. That's really good. 25 pounds of weight, 25 push-ups in a row. That's really, really good. Push-ups that I like doing at the moment are typewriter push-ups. They are really intense, but really fun. Where you have like one arm to the side like this, one out here, and then you move from like side to side flat on the floor. It's really fun. I never tried it till recently and tried it, and it was just easy for me. Still a challenge, but still relatively easy. Yeah, well, Daniel was meant to leave recently, but after hanging around me, he decided he wants to stay here long term. He's not sure how long. He's currently on a single entry visa, which gives him 2 months. He has to go to Koh Samui soon, which is the island next to us, which will get a 30-day extension. And then, yeah, if he decides to stay longer, you go to Malaysia, get another tourist visa, which gives you 3 months again. So, yeah, it's easy to get visas. Depending on how much you want to spend, you can get all types of visas. You can get 2-month ones, 3-month ones, 30-day ones, 5-year ones, 1-year ones, 10-year ones. But yeah, obviously the ones that are longer cost a lot more money. Nice, a good parade. I'm glad that my abs inspired you to skip lunch, because yeah, definitely going to help you getting those visible abs. And so many people say it's hard to get visible abs. It's really not. It's all about diet. It's as simple as that. And make sure you're doing the right training on a regular basis. Joe Rogan, Ruben N is saying, Joe Rogan's restated that 90% of the vegan community is vitamin D, B12 deficient. Could you please address this issue? I love Joe Rogan. He's amazing, but some things he comes out with just make me think, seriously, man. Some things he says are completely dumb. So many meat eaters are vitamin B12 deficient. So many people on so many different diets. It's not just an issue with a vegan diet. And we're actually meant to be getting our B12 through the microbes in our mouth. There's microbes in our mouth that actually get our body to produce its own B12. But most people are missing the intrinsic factors to actually utilize the B12 that it can create. So if you can resolve that issue, then you can start absorbing your own B12 that your body is creating. For example, carnivores, they produce their own vitamin C because they're not meant to get it in their diet. So yeah, it's complete garbage. I met so many people that are not vegan that are vitamin B12 deficient. So it's not just a vegan issue, it's an issue on all vegan diets, as I just mentioned a minute ago. And I recommend, no matter what diet you're on, you take a B12 supplement. All high-level professional athletes all take a B12 supplement. So yeah, and every diet has its nutritional flaws, and that's why I always recommend taking a broad spectrum of multi-nutrient supplements, high quality. I always take form researches, either basic nutrients, extra nutrients, or their basic nutrients with copper and iron, to make sure I'm getting everything that I need. Yeah, nice Calisthenics vegan there, really good. I do the Wim Hof method, Michael, on and off sporadically. I used to do it every single day, but I do it when I feel like doing it now. There's actually a Wim Hof teacher that teaches people it right next to my house, and they have the ice baths as well. They do that every Sunday, which is pretty cool. God save the radio. Thanks. I'm glad that you love my videos and that you're into UT. What do you think of the flat earth? I've heard about this whole flat earth thing. I don't bother doing any research into it or thinking about it because it just doesn't serve me in a positive way. It's distracting me from the things that I need to work on and achieve in life. So yeah, maybe it's flat, maybe it's not. It doesn't make any difference to me at all. So yeah, I'll leave that to other people. Michael, I can't eat meat anymore. I have gout, flare-ups, and have hep C, so eating healthy is a must for me. I'm glad that, yeah, it's helped push you in the direction to eating more healthy. And hep C is actually curable, unlike what a lot of people think. You can either use high doses of SSKI, supersaturated potassium iodide, or iodine, many other different things as well. Is it too young for your age of 15 years old to be fasting? No, not all. Because, for example, if we was literally living in our natural habitat in tribes, all people of all ages would not have access to food all the time. So you would go through states of famine. And the body had these amazing mechanisms in the body that it gives us while in a fasted state to help us be energized and feel the best that we can, so we can go and find the food that we need and optimize our cognitive functions. So yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about doing it at a young age at all. Daniel started doing it for 18 years old. He's now 20 and he's absolutely thriving, one of the healthiest people that I've ever met. Michael, what is the struggle? Not eating meat or having those issues? If you let me know down below, then I would like to reply further to you. Have I ever tried a water fast for longer than 2 days? Yeah, I've done a lot of different types of water fasting in the past. I've done one for 6 days in total. I've done ones for 2 days, 3 days. I find it really, really easy. Yeah. Do you have any recommendations for reprogramming my brain to work harder? The power of habit. I'll write them here. Power of habit. The compound effect. I will put links down below when this stream ends, where to get these from as well. Mind shift. I'll find the other one as well. And this one. I'm telling you, if you listen to all of them, follow everything they say on a regular basis, you are going to maximize your productivity, improve your focus like crazy, increase your income, improve your whole life, yourself. So yeah, listen to them. The Steve Chandler Success Story course is a 10-hour audiobook. These things have helped me become the best entrepreneur and the best version of myself. So I highly recommend that you check them out. Man, that is cool. I take cold showers every day. Yeah, I do most days as well. Stay in a cold shower for 3 minutes is shown to massively increase neuroadrenaline levels. It's one of the best things to energize you in the morning. I highly, highly recommend them. And also, programming the brain to work harder as well. It's about not focusing upon loads of things. So do what I call jam sessions. So have one task to focus on and shut out all external noise. Turn off your phone, turn off all notifications for all social media. Focus on one task for 90 minutes and time yourself. That will make you increase your productivity so much more. I've recommended this to people time and time again. I recommended it to my mum the other day. I recommend it to friends, clients I work with. Thanks for the answer. Have you had any blood work done recently? No, I've not had any blood work done recently. I'm not someone that's really so drawn to blood work unless I felt I really needed it, because what I say is a lot of tests, for example, a standard B12 blood test is a complete inaccurate way of testing B12 levels, because if I take a B12 supplement, then they test my blood levels, they say I'm high in B12. So it doesn't mean that I'm not B12 deficient. You need to be checking the stored levels of B12, which is done through an MMA test, which almost hardly anyone in the world does this test. So yeah, and there's a lot of things that you cannot test out there, and like 99% of urine and blood tests are a complete inaccurate way to test for deficiencies, for example. So it's something to be aware of. I get pretty much every client come to me and say, here's all my blood work, and I say, well, they're all useless because they're inaccurate ways of testing, like 95% of the time. So it's something to be aware of. I just go by more, if I have certain symptoms, I find out what symptoms are related to what issues, and then I correct them. That's worked for me for years and years and years without fail. And you're welcome. God save the radio. Nice one, Michael. That's brilliant. Yeah, and people think that like longer fasting is hard. It's not really. As long as you keep your mind off of food, you rest as much as possible. Some people don't need to rest as much as possible with longer fasting, but yeah, not getting any new tattoos as of right now. I will do in the very near future, quite possibly. Like this one that I got was very, very spontaneous. So yeah, and this one was spontaneous as well. So it just depends. Sometimes I'll just be like, okay, I'm going to go and get this now. Well, actually, all of them I've been very spontaneous with. Um, how long have I been doing OMAD for? So I came here in February, March, April. I don't know, maybe around 100 days now with 1 meal a day for me. And I did 2 meals a day for about a year before, was fasting anywhere from 16 to 22 hours a day. Please can you live stream 3 hours before, because I want to communicate with you more, and I have no social media, by the way. Okay, cool. I will try and do my best. See, 3 hours before is like 5 a.m. for me, so I couldn't necessarily do it that early, but I could try and do my best. Yeah, thanks, Ruben. I appreciate your feedback. Thanks, man. Will you ever make a video about your entire calisthenics routine? Well, my whole calisthenics routine for the week. I don't see why I couldn't do that, but I think it would be best for me to make, separate videos for each workout for the whole week rather than pile them all together. But I could definitely do that soon, for sure. It can inspire people to show them where they can get to, because I'm very advanced with calisthenics now. Still improve a lot, as you can with anything in life. If you could recommend one book to your 18-year-old self, what would it be? That's a really good question. Yeah, the book would be, for sure, it's a hard choice. The book would be that one that I mentioned earlier. That one without a doubt. That 10-hour audiobook. Life changer, game changer. Nice job, Michael. 72-hour fast. Already 28 hours, not 22 hours. So yeah, you're going strong, doing well. And yeah, a lot of people think when you're in a fasting state that you're starving. No. body is burning its own body fat as fuel. You're not starving at all. Even with me having the super low body fat that I do, it's not like an inch of fat on me. Like, yeah, good. Like, yeah, I don't have any issues with fasting whatsoever. Yeah, definitely been noticing some greater effects of weight loss benefits. Not that I have an excess of body fat percentage at all, but yeah, switching to one meal a day has reduced my body fat percentage a lot more, especially over the last 2 months. I'm seeing veins pop up in places that I've never seen before, which is pretty damn amazing. And that's what a lot of people want, but they find it hard to do it. Yeah, still 30 pounds to go, but yeah, you're well on your way to your goal, and you know that you can do it. Just see yourself already there, visualize it, feel it as if it already exists. It will help manifest it quicker to you. Nice. Yeah, and that's good that you've just stuck to it. So many people, man, you should be so proud of yourself sticking to that for around a year with one meal a day and doing the other things that you've done. Most people never do that. It takes a lot of self-discipline, but also for me, it also takes a lot of self-love to say enough is enough. I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to look like this anymore. And just making that choice consciously. That's all it's about. Just making that conscious choice to change lifestyle habits and to do them consistently. And don't listen to anyone outside of yourself that says you're crazy doing it or that you can't do it. Because just because they haven't done it doesn't mean that you can't do it. Have I ever had a colonic? How about enemas? Yes, I've had about 4 or 5 colonics. Brilliant way to cleanse out the whole digestive system. Well, some of the digestive system, should I say, because it can't clear all of it out. And yeah, they make me feel super calm afterwards, super relaxed, in like a meditative state. And yeah, for people that are full of waste within their intestinal tract, it'd be really good to help improving their digestion. Yeah, so many people got so much undigested food matter in there, and that is a breeding ground for toxicity and ill health. Enemas, yep, I've done a lot of them in the past, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It's one of the things that optimize my health in mind and body holistically, optimize my digestion, reduce toxicity levels massively throughout the whole body. And my favorite ones that I've done in the past, I don't do them anymore because I don't need to. Coffee enemas that are widely promoted by Gearson Therapy, which is one of the best cancer healing therapies out there that's been around for a very, very long time. It's created by Max Gearson. Just wow. Because yeah, it reduces toxicity levels throughout the whole body massively. Really profound. And if, for example, you're doing fasting or some detoxification, not feeling good, go and do a coffee enema, and the majority of the time the symptoms just vanish. Yeah, nice. That's really good. But yeah, obviously what you want to be making sure of, if you are doing things like colonics or enemas, you are re-establishing the gut flora, because it does flush out beneficial, good bacteria. So a high quality probiotic I would highly, highly recommend. And yeah, for anyone that hasn't got the best digestion or best digestive health, yeah, I would recommend taking a probiotic to anyone, to be honest. Probiotics are something I've taken here and there in the past. So many people have far from optimal gut flora, and it creates a whole host of negative issues. Yeah, the one that I use for my clients is that one of the best ones on the market that I've at least found. And yeah, anyone that hasn't done anything to cleanse the intestinal tract, I definitely recommend getting into them. So beautiful here. I'll try and show you it quickly. Let's see if we can start the slides. So this is a garden, coconut trees all up here. Lovely, lovely clear blue sky. Yeah, it's looking pretty damn good to me. very quiet and peaceful. Sound of all types of animals everywhere. There's loads of fruit trees all around the house and stuff as well. Yeah, well, I tried an organic ashwagandha recently. Show you the one I tried. It works really good. I bought it because it helps with adrenal function, helps handle stress more and relieve stress, boost energy, so many different things. This is the one I was using. I don't say it's a bad product at all. It's really, really good. USDA certified, really good quality. Found for me actually decreased my energy levels. So it actually had a negative effect on me. So I won't be taking that at all. And do something called muscle testing, also known as kinesiology. My body was like, no, do not take this at all. This is not good for me, at least, anyway. So I'm not saying it wouldn't be for you, but yeah, I tried it, didn't work for me. But yeah, I'm also aware of gotcha cola. That's an amazing herb as well for some people. But yeah, I'm glad they're working for you. Who knows how long he's staying in Thailand at all. He's just sort of being in the present moment, going with the flow, seeing what happens, just like I do most of the time. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate those kind words and good feedback on my channel. I'm just going to have some water quickly. I haven't actually had, well, I had a little bit of water earlier. Yeah, I'll definitely set up more live streams in the future because it seems quite a few people turned up quite a few different questions. And actually enjoying it quite a lot as well. That's nice. Yeah, maybe in the future I could do some live streams with training. Who knows? I'm not sure how that would work, but it's always a possibility. Yep, still 1 meal a day, going strong. That water is actually reverse osmosis water that's been UV'd and ozonated. I've been slacking with making distilled water recently in my water distiller. But yeah, when you test it with a TDS meter, the parts per million is exactly the same as distilled water. Only because it's been UV'd and ozonated. If it wasn't, then nah, wouldn't be. Danny, have you ever reached a plateau mentally or physically? You to get the gains back. Yeah, there's been times where I have reached a plateau mentally or physically. A lot of time it's just due to me doing too much, so I need to take time to rest and recover fully, and then come back. Then I'm fine. And for example, with training, there's times where I start to notice that I'm not as strong and I can't do my workouts as well. So I know when that's happening, I need to take some time on to fully rest and recover. Then I come back stronger than ever. There's been one time period since I got into calisthenics where I took about a week off because I've been training so much, doing so many things in my life. I noticed that my strength started going down. Then I come back after that week and I was just like, wow, my strength has gone up through the roof. So I'm actually at the moment doing a bit of rest. I haven't actually trained for 3 days now. See if I'm going to train today. But yeah, I was training pretty much twice a day for a while recently. Running all my different multiple businesses, breaking up in a relationship, so much to deal with. So yeah, my body's been under a lot of stress recently. But at the moment, there's hardly, well, there's pretty much no stress in my life just recently. So I'm taking it really easy and allowing my body to recover. And I need to be recovering fully as well at the moment. So yeah, I can smash out these clips that I need to make for this year's transformation video that I'm in the process of finishing. And yeah, that's it. You always want to be tracking your training. So if you start to notice that, yeah, you're not as strong, then it's a massive sign you're overtraining. You need to taper it back a bit. It's very, very, very key. Bandit, I definitely recommend going and checking out my channel, Some Fruit Dan, searching up on that subject. Loads of videos on that one. Do I practice no-fap? Yes, and I will always practice no-fap for the rest of my life. If I'm not doing no-fap, I don't feel good at all. I cannot be the best version of myself and optimize my hormonal levels and my energy levels and my cognitive function and my physical health. Yeah, and I make sure I do no-fap hard mode as well, which is where I get with girls and I don't release at all the majority of the time. The times that I do, I end up regretting it. And I've gone for periods of doing no-fap for a year at a time. Very experienced with it and knowledgeable. I know what to do and what not to do to relapse. And with my life, I have so much going on. Running multiple YouTube channels, many other different businesses, doing so much in my life. I haven't got time to relapse or even get my mind focused upon that the majority of the time. Do I get chased by Thai girls? No, I did not, because I personally, this is just my personal preference, I'm not interested in Thai girls at all. They're just not appealing to me, the majority of them. No-fap changes everyone's life. God save the radio. Like, people that knock it, they haven't tried it. Try it for at least 90 days. See how it is. You go from being a beta male to an alpha male full of life. Instead of throwing that life outwards, you are keeping it inwards. What happened with the buffet issue? Have you come to any sort of agreement after being banned? No. That situation is really funny. I wish they would just say to me directly, like, you're eating too much. I say, well, I'll just pay more money. So what I'm going to do is contact the manager via email, like I mentioned in the video, see what the situation is, and offer to pay more money if they want me to pay more money. I don't care if I have to pay more money. But, yeah, them just lying to my face. I don't do so well with lying, but, oh well. It's funny interaction. Me going to walk in there, my friend's already paid for the buffet, and then he comes over and is like, no, you can't come in here. We're full, and I'm looking, like, there's hardly anyone in the buffet at all. You're not full. Don't lie. But, yeah. And I've got an epic thing coming up. There is a pizza company on this island that is making the first full vegan pizza that comes with vegan cheese. There's not one that comes with vegan cheese. And they are making me the biggest possible pizza for free to put on Instagram and YouTube. So that is happening on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. I've never tried eating a pizza so much. We'll see if I can eat it. But what I'm going to do is the day before, because I've learned a lot from professional eating challenge people, so to speak, how to do it. So yeah, I'm going to do some calorie restriction the day before, do one meal, and then go the next day for this pizza challenge and just, yeah, go crazy on it. And nice. I'm glad to hear that the carbonated water helps with hunger pangs while at work. Yeah, it's an amazing trick that I learned from Keen Body. I shared that with my dad ages ago, and then he found it really, really easy. And I'm glad that you've lost some body fat over your middle, and my liver is feeling a lot better. That's great. Yeah, your liver's going to love you for doing that. So yeah, with the fasting, that is. And yeah, body fat around the middle section is the hardest to lose, but 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day help with that massively. However, I'm still struggling to completely skip over lunch while working, whereas skipping breakfast is easy. Any suggestions to work to a full day without lunch, e.g. smoothie and what have. So, for example, my friend Janessa, she's slowly going towards 1 meal a day. She says she's finding it too hard to fast later into the day. So what I recommend, for example, if you find it easy to skip breakfast and you're finding it hard to skip lunch, say for example you get to around 11 a.m. and then you start to find it quite hard to push through that and skip lunch. What you do is about every day is push your fasting window about 10 minutes forward. So you go from like 10 past 11 to 20 past 11 to half past 11 and slowly keep increasing the length of time that you're fasting. And by doing those small increments over time, which I would call small, seemingly insignificant increments, you can easily get to 1 meal a day. Some people just need to go cold turkey and go straight to 1 meal a day. Some people need to ease themselves into it. So try that. That's the easiest way to get into it. So jelly, Danny. I love pizza so much. That's how I got to 400 pounds. Yeah, especially if you're eating non-vegan pizzas. Like, oh, very fattening. The day that I'm doing the pizza challenge is on Sunday at 7 p.m., which for California that would be, I think, Saturday at 7 a.m. if I remember correctly. No, Sunday at 7 a.m. Yes, if I remember correctly. So that's going to be an interesting one. And what I'm going to start doing is actually contacting a lot of restaurants and asking if they can make me like epic meals for free, and I will promote their restaurants. Brilliant thing with YouTube, once you start getting quite successful with it, so many people are willing to give you so many things for free, which is pretty cool. You're welcome, Alex Turner. I've been noticing that durian farmers come to market more now. Season is in and eating everything that's such beneficial food. Nice. Where are you based, Alex? Durian is one of my favourite foods in the world. It's my favourite fruit in the world as well. Super calorie dense, super creamy. Wow. I could easily do 1 meal a day on that. At least when it's very, very high quality food. And yeah, it makes it easy to get so many calories in because about 100 grams of fruit has 189 calories. So yeah, easy to get amounts of calories in. Mind Power Affirmation says, I eat once a day for 5 days now and I felt I gained weight right after eating like 2 pounds. Yeah. Have you actually been weighing yourself? That'd be an interesting thing. And are you actually, is your body getting rid of all the food that you're eating? Because if you're eating loads of food 1 meal a day and you haven't got great digestion, the food will build up as undigested food in your body and it will seem like you've gained more weight, but it's just undigested food that's there. So that's something to be aware of. Ruben N, technical question here. Are you more into the basics regarding calisthenics? Do you think everyone should go ahead and learn new skills, tricks, and so on? Well, it depends what your goals are with calisthenics. So if you're wanting to build muscle mass, like I've wanted to, do specific hypertrophy training with a lot of the basic exercises and do some of the more challenging ones. If you want to build endurance as much as possible, so then you do a lot of higher reps, more above the 12 rep range, and you do them faster. If you want to get into like powerlifting and like, for example, calisthenics, do weighted pull-ups with the heaviest weight possible with rep range under 6, then you would do that. And if you want to learn skills and tricks, you would do loads of skill trick training on a regular basis. So it's customizing your workouts to what your goals are with it. And for me, I'm doing hypertrophy training to gain muscle mass, but also I'm having multiple days in a week, which is skill-based training as well, for specific reasons. Wait, are you doing it live? Cam God, am I going to be doing that live? That's a good point, actually. I could do it live. I don't see why not. Yeah, actually, I would try and set it up so I can do that eating competition live with the biggest vegan pizza possible. Yeah, I would definitely try and set it up if I can. I don't see why I can't. Then yeah, that would be pretty damn amazing. Michael Osteen says, Dan, do you have any tips to work on L-sits from the floor? L-sits from the floor are actually harder than doing it from parallettes, at least what I found from my own experience. If you can get some parallettes, like that would definitely make it easier. And get into L-sits on the floor, you just got to work on building your triceps more specifically with all the basic calisthenics exercises as much as possible. And yeah, also then you want to work on your forearms, your biceps as well. So yeah. Any tips for bringing up a vegan baby? Okay, so what tips for vegan baby? Well, tips for the vegan babies, you want to be making sure that they're getting as much of the micronutrients that they need as possible. So yeah, you would want to give them some sort of supplementation. And also, I'll give you a link to this. Dr. Michael Greger talks about in that video, raising healthy children. So yeah, that's quite it's a bit of a longer interview with him. Um, so yeah, with my own children that I will have, possibly this year or next year, yeah, I'll be making sure that they're having specific supplementation. And in this video, I also talk about why a vegan diet could be dangerous for children, how to resolve it. That'll be fun. This channel is going to blow up soon. Well, I'm telling you, Ruben, this channel, if you saw the analytics, it is growing at an exponential rate at the moment. It's catching up with my main channel that's been around for 3 years, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I knew it would happen as well. Please, Jean Christopher Celestine says, please explain science on why juice and coconut water is not ideal to drink before your one meal. We've got these noisy animals coming out now that they're annoying me a bit, but nothing to do about them. I during the AM afternoon as opposed to right for the meal as you do. Okay, well that question is a little bit confusing. So, juice or coconut water you do not want to be drinking while you're in the fasted state because it breaks you out of a fasted state because it contains glucose. So then the human growth hormone, testosterone benefits, insulin benefits, autophagy benefits are all going to vanish. So you only want to be consuming them just before, well, just when you're about to break your fast, to wake up your digestion with something that's light and easy to digest. I do it either normally with a green juice, fruit, a smoothie, or coconut water. And then, yeah, just let it digest for a little while and then start eating a cooked food meal. Alex Turner at Bangkok in the moment, going back to the UK in 2 weeks, 3 months, couldn't get the 60-day visa in Singapore over Songkran. I tried to get in on 30 days, but I lived here 3 years, was unable. Okay, so they refused you then. That's a bit of a bummer. Whereas you need to leave the country for about 3 months. If I had that happen, I'd go to Bali. And I may be moving to Bali in October. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I can literally activate multiple 1-year visas when I want because I've paid for them. So yeah, it's not really an issue for me, which is good. God Save the Radio. Why isn't you don't like MCT or as long as much take it my coffee? I'm actually going to be making a video talking about why MCT oil is not a health food at all. I will talk about that more in the video soon, so definitely check that out. And yeah, it's like, it's pure fat that has been made by man. It's the same with sugar. Like, to be honest, any form of sugar is not good. It's a concentrated form of sugar with all the fibre gone and stuff. Right? I recommend people, if they want good fats and MCT, just consume them in their plant-based whole foods like nature intended. Michael Einstein, yeah, exactly that, Michael. I totally agree. And yeah, Dr. Michael Greger is amazing. Will you be doing a Copenhagen house tour? Maybe I could do it. At the moment, my place is a complete mess, I will admit that. It's been very busy, and I'm in the process of moving very soon as well. But I can definitely show my new place once I move into there. I'm moving to a really nice place that's right next to the beach. It's going to be so good. I'm only about a 2-minute scooter ride from the beach now, but literally this is on the beach. Big fan here from the Canary Islands, Spain. Invited in time. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that invite. I have been there before when I was a lot younger. An amazing country for sure. It'd be brilliant to definitely visit places in Europe in the summer. But yeah, I wouldn't go to anywhere in Europe unless it's during the summer. Because yeah, I am like a lizard and I love hot heat all year round. How do you become a moderator on the live stream? Moderator on the live stream? So I'd love to be a moderator. I didn't even know people could become a moderator at all. So that's a new one on me. Let's have a look around here. Stream options, monetization, cards. Yeah, I don't see anything here. So yeah, I would look into that live stream moderator thing. That would help me out. Especially if there's a lot of people on here. There's some good, bad things that people maybe say. Add a moderator. Ah, okay. Yeah, guides online telling you how to do it as a result. So on your video with turpentine, why did you use sugar? Could you use something else? You could use sugar, something else than sugar, but I'm telling you, I took it yesterday, and man, sugar, garbage white sugar works the best. Daniel's just taking it this morning as well, white sugar. Obviously breaks it out of a fasted state, but we get great benefits from taking that one in a fasted state rather than just fasting completely in water. Why didn't fully raw work for me? Well, before I came to a fully raw diet, I'd been eating frozen food and garbage food for years, been taking in loads of illegal substances for a very long time, so I was chronically deficient from day one of being in this physical experience. And then, yeah, switching to a raw food diet, especially when I come to Copenhagen, the green quality is really bad. And yeah, I just ended up with severe nutritional deficiencies. Then I started to correct them through supplementation and eating other foods. Then my health went through the roof. That's why I stopped being fully raw. And I've seen so many vegans that are raw that end up chronically deficient. And a lot of them just look so weak and frail as well. Do not look healthy. I'm not saying all of them don't, but a high percentage of them. Mind Power affirmations, that vegan restaurant that banned you, regret that ass off. Maybe you could set up the owner of that other vegan place that you can promote them on YouTube free and you'll get a discount for life. Yeah, this sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, they're losing out by not letting me go there because I'm bringing so many people there and I could advertise them so much on YouTube. But we'll see what happens. If there's any update or changes with them, I'll let you know. Cam God, do I agree with Daniel? Yes, I do. I've been into it for years myself. I know it's a very taboo and controversial subject. That's why I don't really talk about it much at all on YouTube. Daniel brings it up, then I will speak a bit about it when I'm in YouTube videos with him. Ruben N. Danny, who do you look up to? Do you have anyone that deeply inspires you? People that inspire me. Darren Hardy. I'll write them here. Hardy. One. Mark. Chris Taylor. Who else inspires me? Yeah. There are a few of them. Yeah, there's one else as well. There's one that's really, really good. I've forgotten. One of my favourite teachers, one of my most inspirational, my number one inspirational person in the world alongside Till Swan is Elliot Holt. He is, wow. Listened to him for years. Someone that's completely embodied the divine feminine and masculine and just smashing it in all areas of life for himself. Definitely, yeah. In my top ones, Elliot Holt, I would say Chris Herrier and Till Swan. Top three most inspiring people. How do I feel after turpentine? Well, I was taking it yesterday. I noticed that my cognitive function went through the roof. I started feeling like superhuman. My energy levels started massively increasing. I found that some of the anger that was coming up in my body a little bit and frustration started to vanish. I started feeling like my pineal gland was being opened up as if I'd taken a substance that expands your mind. Like, really, really profound. I will be making a video on it today explaining exactly all the benefits I was getting, why I was getting the benefits and so forth. You say awesome too, Calisthenics vegan. Am I into meditation? I'm very aware of the benefits of meditation. I've done a bit of meditation here and there, but I do a lot more of mindfulness throughout my whole day. So I do a lot of things that help me to stay in the present moment. rather than living in the future or the past. So yeah, I don't necessarily do a lot of like sitting meditation and just focus on meditating, but I do it a lot throughout my whole day through mindfulness meditation and movement meditation, you could call it as well. But yeah, a lot of people need meditation or yoga or even exercise in their life on a regular basis to reduce their stress levels, optimize their health, just help them deal with life a lot easier as well, and optimize their cognitive function and help them go in the direction of becoming the best version of themselves. So yeah, I highly recommend it to a lot of people. Yeah, if anyone else had any questions, definitely leave it here. No, it wasn't. They would never ban me ever. I know that they wouldn't. They don't mind at all. Neither do the other places as well. I'll tell you the one that it was. I just wasn't going to say it in the thing. Wonderland Healing Centre. What you remember is Wonderland Healing Centre, out of all the buffets, use foods that cost the most. So me eating the amount I do, the amount of quinoa I was eating when they had quinoa probably cost, the amount of quinoa I was eating is probably as much as I was paying. Wow, very late, but yeah, okay. Have a good sleep, take it easy, and yeah, I'll keep up the good work as always. Yeah, just really healthy. Yeah, and I'm glad that I have super fast internet. The streams work so quite well. Quinoa, man. If I could have quinoa as a staple of my diet the majority of the time, I would do so. Definitely one of the best pseudo grains and ancient grains. Yeah, it's one of my go-to places for sure. And we found the most amazing yoga centre does a vegan buffet on Friday nights. Wow, clean food, super high quality, cooked to perfection. We keep going to make videos there. The last two times, the only two times I've been, but it hasn't worked so far. And in a short while, I will be having a mukbang video come up. It's a short mukbang video. So yeah, that's one that's on my own. I enjoyed it. I got bit a lot by mosquitoes, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Oliver Burt. Doesn't fasting induce overcompensation and finally make you gain weight? No, not at all. No, I've never seen that in anyone. Like anyone that I've helped get on intermittent fasting on one meal a day, and they've done it very well and in the right way, I've never seen any of them gain weight. I've only seen them lose weight. Like the effects having on your hormones, like how can it make you gain weight? Like it's maximising human growth hormone production, testosterone levels low, and insulin, burning body fat as fuel. Like don't see how it can work. But some people will get to a point with intermittent fasting where they're not losing any more weight, and it's not the fasting's fault. It's due normally to specific nutritional deficiencies or candida overgrowth or parasite infestations. There are some other factors that we're doing as well, but that is one of the main ones. So wide they're banned you from eating their loss overall. Yeah, it's their loss, to be honest. I'd connect promoting them a lot through YouTube and helping them get more customers. Yeah, making them look good. But overall, yeah, quinoa is amazing. Quinoa. I also love millet and amaranth. They're really nice. But I also do love rice. I've been craving a lot of brown rice recently. Just the thought of eating brown rice on its own sounds good to me. I haven't researched H2O. Yes, I have on my main channel, Sunfruit Dan. This channel. I've made quite a few videos talking about the gentle protocol with hydrogen peroxide, the aggressive protocol. Yeah, the 1 minute miracle, as people call it, has a whole host of amazing benefits for detoxifying the whole body of many toxic substances that shouldn't be there and optimizing your health. A powerful detoxifying agent. Again, another one that's very cheap. I actually have an abundance of 35% tube grade hydrogen peroxide here. I'm like a chemist, so to speak. I have so many different potions and powders for many different occasions and for many different uses and health benefits as well. And yeah, while here, I need to actually take supplements. Actually, majority of the time, make up my own supplements. As you see, I have loads of empty capsules here. I like to get the pure powder forms. Got nothing toxic added to them. Yeah. Can't hear me very well. Can you hear me better now if I shout? Can you hear me now? Try to turn up the volume. See if that works. Yeah, some people say when they watch my videos they can't hear me so well, but it's obviously something to do with their devices. A lot of the time anyway, I'm not saying all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I've been going for about an hour and 22 minutes. There's a lot of people that want to connect. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just making up a capsule of ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids. Brilliant for optimizing your health overall. Brilliant for improving oxytocin levels actually as well, and dopamine levels. Neurotransmitters known as dopamine, oxytocin is like the love drug, so to speak. They reduce stress levels, optimize your health, improve cognitive function, improve memory, focus, elevate your mood, so many different things. Yeah. Let me take one capsule. Background noise. No, the background noise is loads of geckos in trees making loads of noise. A lot of time they interrupt my videos, which is quite annoying. Down the hatch and done. Yeah. What I could do at some point is actually set up my mic. This is using the internal mic from the MacBook Pro, but I do have two other mics that I need to set up. Maybe make it better. And yeah, I look forward to moving from here because there's not as much issue with these noisy animals, so to speak. Yeah. Sound for a little bit longer, so if anyone else has questions, leave them down below. Yeah. Like 8:34 a.m. in the morning here. Got a great day ahead of us as always. Love living my life. Really, really amazing. Yeah. Geckos everywhere. Yeah, you see all types of things. A lot of times there's a buffalo over here, then there's like noises of birds, then there's dogs running around through the river next to me, then you've got geckos making noises. It's like a zoo, so to speak. Just don't mind most of the time, but yeah, when you're streaming or making video content, not appreciated at all. And yeah, the brilliant thing that I love about living in Koh Phangan in Thailand, I get to go to the beach multiple times a day. It just makes you feel absolutely amazing. So that's really, really good. You're welcome. And yeah, recently I've ordered some really good gymnastic rings, which is going to be amazing. Me and Daniel will be using them a lot, so I look forward to using them. One of the best ways to build a chest is with specific exercises and gymnastic rings. Gymnastic rings make calisthenics so much harder. You just have that balance on those rings. Whew. Yeah, I look forward to that. It's definitely going to help me get some more gains and improve my strength for sure. Yeah, I've been sitting for a while, so I definitely need to start moving about shortly. No, I wouldn't recommend buying it from the hardware store at all. If you're interested in it, check out Suppliers. I recommend there. Nice, definitely give it a listen. Let us know how you get on with it, and you're welcome. And yeah, gymnastic rings are amazing. Overcoming gravity. I quickly searched it up while you mention it now. Systematic approach to gymnastics and body weight strength. Oh wow. 4 planches, yeah. I don't want to learn them. Wow. Looks like it'd be quite an interesting book. Got this. Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that up. Quite possibly order that. So it would be a pretty damn good book. So thanks for that recommendation. Yeah. And yeah, we're thinking about quite possibly setting up the best calisthenics gym in the whole of Asia, pretty much, here in Koh Phangan, Thailand, right next to the beach in the near future. And if that goes ahead, we would definitely set up tournaments in the future as well. It's something that is just a thought at the moment. We'll see what happens. My hometown is Margate, which is in Kent. Somewhere where I don't want to go back to. No reason to go back. Why would I go back? If I was going to leave Thailand, I'm going to go probably somewhere else in Asia or South America. Yeah. I need to get back on practicing some handstands. I may just do some skill-based calisthenics work today. Yeah. Trying something the other day. Dips, which when you jump, you lift up in the air, clap, and then jump back on. That's a pretty interesting one to be trying. I've also been trying some progressions to full pseudo plank push-ups as well, using the resistance bands on our feet, and using it combined with parallettes, which is really fun and intense. Yeah, man, there's some construction noise going on. It's all go with all noises around here. It's all good. I saw you in the gym for calisthenics workout video. They're awesome. How many times do you do it a week? I normally go to the gym 4 times a week to do specific hypertrophy training the majority of the time. And then a lot of times recently on days off doing some skill-based calisthenics work. But it's chopping and changing from week to week at the moment. Just because I want to make specific skill-based calisthenics videos. But yeah, just going with the flow. Hi there, Obsessed Mac. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, just need to keep definitely working on my skill-based calisthenics exercises. Some of them I just try and I can just do them. I definitely be working on human flag. I've only tried that a few times. Definitely have the strength to do it. Just need to practice it consistently, and then I get the results that I'm looking to get with it. And that's the thing with calisthenics. Trying to do a lot of these harder moves take quite some time to learn it. Unlike bodybuilding, where you're just lifting heavier and heavier weights. It's one type of strength with bodybuilding, another type with calisthenics. A lot of people do bodybuilding, cannot do a lot of calisthenics exercises. It's definitely easier going from calisthenics to bodybuilding rather than bodybuilding to calisthenics for sure. Nice, that'd be cool if you come in. Yeah, definitely let me know if you come in. I'd definitely be more than happy to meet up, to go out and eat as well, hang out at beach, do some training. Conor McGregor, or see, I don't know who that other person is, but I'm going to check them out. See, I wouldn't be able to give my opinion on it, but you know who my favourite is? Nate Diaz, for sure. Conor McGregor's pretty cool. Love him, very inspirational, motivational person. I've listened to motivational compilation that people made on him. But Nate Diaz and his brother, yeah, Nate Diaz smashes it. He's just amazing. And yeah, doing it on a vegan, plant-based diet. Showing people again, the vegans are not necessarily weak at all. Yeah, definitely seen Conor McGregor smash. Well, Nate Diaz smashed Conor McGregor at certain times. Khabib, yeah, Khabib. I've never heard of him at all. But yeah, from what I'm seeing is the other fighter you're mentioning is a Russian. Russians are crazy people. For sure, he's very quite good. But yeah, I haven't watched much UFC at all. But yeah, I definitely like it for sure. 30 years old, 35. That's brilliant. Yeah. Well, people that eat eggs aren't vegan. I don't know what you call it, not pescatarian, lactotarian, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Eggetarian. um, well, I don't think anything about them. It's like if they want to eat eggs, then they can eat eggs. It's down to them. Me, I wouldn't. It doesn't. It would lower my energy levels. It wouldn't make me feel the best possible. Yeah, if you're going to eat eggs, make sure they're free range, organic, antibiotic free, all these other things. Like, yeah, I'm not saying go and eat eggs, but if you're going to make sure that they're clean as possible. But yeah, personally, for me, it's not in line with my morals to eat eggs. And also, yeah, I just don't think they're health promoting food at all. I don't think they're designed for us. I don't feel any natural draw to them. Not for me. And if I ate it, I would not enjoy it at all. So, yeah. You're welcome. Glad that you appreciate the health information that I share. And yeah, I'm trying to help as many people as I possibly can. It's a big mission that I need to fulfill. I need to be sharing as much information out there via YouTube, for example, so then other people can learn it and teach it to other people, because I can't achieve everything that I want to on my own. Yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoyed making this stream. A lot of good questions being sent my way. Yeah. And I'll keep making more content on a regular basis. Always, if you want any YouTube videos that you'd like me to make specifically for you, always just leave video ideas in the comment sections on any of the videos. I'll make them as soon as possible. I will admit I won't always make all of them. If they're not worth making, I won't, but please be aware as well, I have a huge list of videos that I need to make. I could be making videos all day long. There's so many to make. What's some of your biggest dreams? Well, my biggest dream, for example, well, just to become the best version of myself. Like, yeah, that is the number one, which that's always going to be a big goal that is going to be never ending. And to help so many people become the best version of themselves and transform their health and their life and pursue what truly matters in life. Like, yeah, help empower so many people to create the life of their dreams and push themselves to their greatness. Like, that's the number one thing. I want to, yeah, help as many people create a life that I have. Yeah, a life of abundance, a dream life, a life full of fulfillment and true happiness. Right, yeah. I want to help rid people of their darkness and their misery. Um, yeah, be that light bringer, so to speak. And a big dream as well is to become the best calisthenics athlete possible, one of the best in the world. Um, have one of the best fitness YouTube channels in the world, many other different things. So all the things that are big dreams, I don't necessarily think about the biggest dreams on a regular basis. I hardly ever do. But I know that what I am doing on an everyday basis is helping me get into, you could say, the end results and the bigger goals long term. And I know that I'm going in the right direction. I don't have any concern about that at all. And Test Mac, I want to get my six pack looking like yours, and I'm getting there, but also that some people can't show, as well as others, regardless of how low their body fat gets. No, whoever told you that, disregard that at all. I don't know where that person's got that from. Because if you're reducing your body fat percentage, so it's really low, and you're training as hard as possible to maximize muscle growth, you can always get a six pack. Always, without a doubt. It takes quite a while, but yeah. If I was working with a client, no matter where they're at with their weight and their ab development, I know that I could get anyone to get abs similar to mine. Obviously, we all have different genetics, so they will be in different formations. Some people have 6-pack, 4-pack, 8-pack, 10-pack, symmetrical or non-symmetrical. But yeah, anyone can do it. Right? I haven't seen that been proven otherwise. Do you run marathon videos? No, I do not run marathons. I used to do a lot of long distance cycling and running. But yeah, marathons, raise your cortisol levels for too long. It actually has a negative effect on your immune system. Actually has a negative effect on testosterone levels and human growth hormone levels. It actually lowers them. So yeah, it's not the best to do long distance running at all. Done with a noisy scooter now as well. Yeah, I'm more into high intensity interval training. So short amounts of cardio, for example, but with those high intensity intervals, because that will maximise lifespan, as shown in scientific research, maximise testosterone, human growth hormone production rate, interesting improvement insulin sensitivity, and a whole host of other benefits. Long distance cardio does the total opposite. And yeah, I mean a lot of, well, if you want to maximise muscle mass as well, look at sprinters and then look at long distance runners. Who's got the most muscle mass? Sprinters every single time, and they look the most healthiest as well. People do long distance cardio, they look very weak and frail. They do not look the healthiest possible. I have a lot of friends that are into ultra running. They definitely don't look the healthiest possible. They look really, really unhealthy compared to the majority of people, but yeah. Yeah, not sure what video I'm going to make today. I know which one I'm going to make for my other channel, something Dan. Maybe why do not eat a keto diet with 1 meal a day, or warning do not eat coconut oil, it's not a health food, or the worst food to break the fast with, or the benefits of eating 1 meal a day. Maybe I'll do the one on the benefits of eating 1 meal a day. Just reading off some that I've got on the list. Yeah, so many different videos to make. Always so many different ideas for videos that, yeah, I think of myself, or some people ask questions on my YouTube channel, and I'm like, okay, I can make a video on that and that and that and that and that. And I'm loving this channel. Like, so many amazing comments, such a great community on this channel. So many inspiring and motivating people sharing their journey and story with calisthenics and 1 meal a day and many other amazing things as well. Yeah, it's really, really enjoyable running this channel. I love connecting with all the different people on here. I'm going to do some streams on the beach soon. I can always do that on my phone. That'd be pretty cool. Many different types of streams that I can do. And yeah, for a lot of people in America, it is quite late. So yeah, this isn't the best time to be doing a stream, but this is just a test to see how it goes. Yeah, I will try and schedule another stream. Actually, I can click. Yeah, at the end, when I end this, I will actually schedule the next stream. Then people can have some pre-notification of when the next is coming up. Good for a lot of people. Do the meal feast again. I like them. Well, I actually have a mukbang video coming up within about the next hour or so. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. I actually edited the video yesterday. It's one of the shortest mukbang videos I did. Not one of the most exciting, but still a good video. I combined it with doing a review of the restaurant that I went to as well. But that video is actually uploading right now because, as you mentioned it, I just realised the videos needed to be uploaded, so I'm actually uploading it now while I'm on this stream. So that new mukbang video will be up very, very soon. I hope you enjoy that mukbang video. And hi there, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, leave them down below in that comment section or on the chat, even on a live stream. This is a live stream, it's not a non-live video. So yeah, yeah, I'm going to start doing a lot of reviews of all the restaurants around here. There's so many vegan restaurants or places with vegan options. Like, I'm sport for choice, so to speak. Got ants climbing over my screen. Is it really healthy to eat so much volume and calories in one sitting? I find myself overeating every time on OMAD. Okay, so as I've mentioned in our videos, if you're overeating with 1 meal a day, where it makes you really tired and lethargic, that's not healthy. That's not a good thing at all. But I find with me, the majority of the time, unless I'm overeating, even eating loads of food, I feel amazing afterwards, and I continue to do work afterwards once I go home as well. It's about finding how much food you need to eat. Just because I eat a lot doesn't mean that you need to. So just eat to the point of satiation. And if you find the next day that you find it hard to fast the whole duration to just eat 1 meal a day, then it's a massive sign that you probably need to eat more. And you can slowly train your body to eat more food over time. So yeah, it works for me. But yeah, some people will only need to eat around 1,500 calories, 2,000, not 3,000 or 4,000. Like I do a lot of time. So yeah, listen to your body and do what is the best for you. And make sure you're eating as much nutrient-dense, plant-based foods as possible, because they will just help you stay fuller for longer as well. Something to be aware of. You're welcome, Rhino. Thanks for your appreciation. I really appreciate you for that comment. And yeah, definitely expect to see a lot more live streams on a regular basis. I hadn't thought about doing them until last night I went to, but it didn't go so well and tried to set it up. But then I found out how to resolve that issue this morning. So that's all good. Might also do some live streams on Instagram as well, see how that is. But yeah, really, really enjoying everything that I'm getting to do with this channel. I started setting up the Conscious Calisthenics website yesterday. It's coming soon. There'll be a lot of good scientific articles on fasting and calisthenics. We'll have workout programs coming in the future. Product recommendations, like people's testimonials with 1 meal a day that I've helped for intermittent fasting. So many different things. And I got the majority of the website set up yesterday, which was good. So definitely stay tuned for that coming very, very soon. There's a little bird that's just appeared that wants to say hello. It's gone now. So I'm looking forward to getting that set up. It's very, very needed, so to speak. It looks like it's going to be another lovely sunny day, and I feel the temptation to go to the beach very soon, get away from electronic devices and all of this external distraction. It's really bathe in that sun. Sunbathing has shown to boost testosterone levels massively. Not if you're wearing sunscreen though. Sunscreen stops your body actually creating vitamin D within the body. I never wear sunscreen at all. It's about being mindful in the sun and gradually increasing the time that you spend in the sun, and your body can easily adapt to any type of weather in any country. You're just having complete mindfulness and covering up and going into shade when you need to. Me and Daniel are getting a lot of beach time at the moment, which is really good. We need it. It's giving us a better healthy looking skin and tan as well, which is really, really nice in the most natural way possible, rather than using things like sunbeds like a lot of people do, which is not good for you at all. I think in a couple of hours as well, I'll probably go for an infrared sauna. I normally do them every other day. It's one of the best things to detoxify the whole body and optimize your health. It just makes you feel the best. And also, after saunas, if you then go and train, it makes the endorphin release last longer and make it more intense. That's why a lot of time after infrared saunas, I would then go and train. So it's pretty damn amazing combination, to say the least. A lot of time after sauna, you can feel tired and sluggish, but because what is happening when you're in a sauna is creating dysphoria rather than euphoria, which makes you feel sluggish and slower. But then by moving, it gives you those extra benefits of endorphins. Does other Dan take supplements? Or do I take supplements? Yes, I do. I do take supplements. I take many different supplements, actually. I've only actually got them all here. I'll try and find them quickly, show you what ones I'm taking at the moment. Okay, so I think I've got them all here. A lot of these are in powder form as well, or a few of them, so you'd want them in encapsulated form. Always make sure I'm taking this one. Basic nutrients by Form Research, copper and iron. It's not the cheapest, but you get what you pay for. It's got nothing toxic added to it, unlike most supplements on the market. Take 3 to 6 capsules a day with food. Never take this one without food. I actually love this, using many clients that I work with around the world. It has a broadest spectrum of nutrients in it, in really adequate amounts to give you the greatest benefits in the most bioavailable forms. I haven't found any other multi-nutrient supplement that even comes close to this. I take lithium orotate once a day, which, if you do not have enough of this essential mineral within the body, you cannot uptake and utilize vitamin B12 and B vitamins. So I take that once a day. I put links down below at the end of the stream of where to get these from. I also take EPA and DHA supplement, which is made from microalgae, key for reducing inflammation and eliminating inflammation, optimizing dopamine production, testosterone levels, loads of different things. This one is based in the UK. So what I would do is I actually put some links down below for an alternative supplier that sells one that's pretty much identical. Also take DHEA, 25 to 50 milligrams once or twice a day. This is an androgen supplement which maximises testosterone production, lowers estrogen levels, so brilliant for maximising muscle mass. Also take this, which is in powder form. It's covered in powder because when it arrived, it burst. Magnesium malate, which is key for the Krebs cycle, and ATP, and optimizing energy levels for protecting you from mercury damage, for relaxing the nervous system, resolving insomnia, reducing cortisol levels. And I take, how much I take of that a day? 2.4 grams of that, which gives 480 milligrams of magnesium. Then I take the pine pollen, which I mentioned earlier, which has got a natural form of testosterone in it. I use one tincture dropper for that a day underneath my tongue in the morning for 3 minutes. And I think that is it for those supplements. But then also with my superfood smoothie, make that as well. Does he? Yeah, he's been taking some of the things that I've been taking. He's been using the pine pollen. What else has he been using? The magnesium, creatine, a few different things. Mind Power Affirmation says, here's what I found on OMAD. I first ate around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I'm quite full before I sleep around 8 to 9, but I switch eating at every 1 p.m. and then still work out at 5 p.m. before sleep. Okay, that's good, that worked for you. Yeah, well, a lot of people don't have optimized the most optimal digestion, so a lot of people won't digest the food very quickly, but I digest it really, really quickly, so it doesn't stay in my stomach for a very long period of time, so I find that it's well out of my stomach like an hour or two after I've eaten it. And so many people have low stomach acid levels, so that's something you want to resolve. And yeah, they're the things that I take. I know you said about Dan, but also some other things that I'll show you that I use for my smoothie. So what I use for my smoothie, so a lot of people keep asking me, is 1 scoop of this Garden of Life raw organic non-GMO sprouted protein powder. It doesn't matter if you're vegan or not, I highly recommend this to anyone. As mentioned earlier, whey protein is highly toxic. A lot of people can't digest it well, causes a lot of gas and bloating. Not good for you at all. So yeah, I absolutely love this. Has no sugar added to it, preservatives or sweeteners. Got this as well, earth fried spirulina. It's all messy at the moment. Some of the smoothie exploded over it. But yeah, it's one of the only ones in a glass bottle. The ones from China are full of radiation and heavy metals. This is one of the purest sources in the world from this company. We also have wheatgrass green juice powder. Very, very nutrient dense in many, many different minerals. Use it for the micronutrients. Also a good source of the iron, vitamin K. And then the other thing I use is the gelatinized maca powder. Gelatinized maca powder is different to raw. Maca powder has had the starch removed, so it's easy to digest. If you look into ancient civilization, they never consumed it raw. So this is why gelatinized maca is best. It's an adaptogen that will optimize your adrenal function, your hormone production, and your strength, your stamina, your endurance, optimize your libido as well. So yeah, that's what I always add to my smoothie, and then I normally add mangoes and bananas with some coconut water to break the daily fast. Daniel's been having that a lot recently, and he absolutely loves it as well. I put links down below for all of them. And was there anything else? There was one last thing. I can't show you it because it's somewhere around here, but also take iodine. Around 12.5 milligrams of glucose iodine once a day. It's key for thyroid function. And a lot of people have issues with regulating their metabolism and weight is because their thyroid is not being produced with adequate amounts of iodine, and when it's not, it cannot produce thyroxine, which is key for helping you regulate your weight and metabolism. So I make sure that I take that once every day. I took that this morning just before this stream. I absolutely love it. It's one of the things that's helped optimize my cognitive function and my energy levels. You've not received enough video to maintain social. Something's going on with the video. There we go, back now. That's good. But yeah. Let's write something here. So yeah, they'll all be there, as I just mentioned here at the end. Yeah, always come up 2 hours with Will end shortly. If anyone has any final questions that they want to ask me before I end it, please definitely send them this way. Yeah, 2 hours. Wow, that's gone really, really quickly actually. And yeah, it's still only 9 AM. Got loads of time to get on with loads of things. Daniel's asleep on the floor. Well, I think he's asleep on the floor. He looks like he's asleep. He's not moving anywhere. Some noisy people on a scooter, children. Selenium changed my life. I take 200, 400 yeah, it's micrograms, not milligrams per day. Milligrams will probably end up putting you in hospital. My thyroid has been an issue since I was young and eventually turned into autoimmune disease with bad allergies. Selenium changed my life in every case, night and day difference, literally, yeah. So many people are chronically deficient in selenium. The body cannot detoxify itself fully without adequate amounts of selenium within the body at all and give you the best health. It's just impossible. And yeah, you want to make sure you're taking selenium alongside iodine. They are like parent nutrients to each other. They work symbiotically and synergistically to optimize your health and your hormone production. And yeah, like the multi-nutrient intake has the selenium in it, 200 micrograms. Yeah, a lot of people only need around 200 micrograms. Some people need more, some people need less. Always make sure it's in the form of L-selenium methionine, which is the only form that I recommend to people, not selenium yeast at all. It's really not a good form, to say the least. And yeah, so many people run into so many issues due to nutritional deficiencies because a lot of people are eating nutrient void foods, or foods, for example, that are grown in the ground are grown in a lot of soil that is very depleted of nutrients. And if it's not in the soil, it's not in the food, and then it's not in your body. And our food is messed around with so much, no matter where you are pretty much in the world. So that's why I don't rely on foods alone to meet my nutritional needs for micronutrients. That's why I supplement. Because, yeah, when I didn't, I ran into serious health issues. Yeah. And I've coached so many people around the world that have so many deficiencies, and once they start taking the supplements that I recommend to them, wow, they start to notice huge improvements in their whole health holistically. So it's something I'm very, very passionate about because I saw amazing benefits to myself and then started noticing them with people that I started recommending supplements to as well. I haven't actually taken all of my supplements yet because I've got on this stream, but yeah, we'll definitely take some in a short while. So yeah, it seems it's gone a little bit quieter now. Daniel Pierce actually got a question. I purchased some turf stuff on your link, it arrived in an aluminium bottle. Would you use it or reorder it? Glass did not realise the bigger bottle was aluminium. That's a shame that it come in aluminium. What I would say is just transfer it as soon as possible from that bottle into a glass bottle. Yeah. And if you ever need it in glass, I know someone that could send it to you. So you would send an email to these people. They could help you with that. Last one from me. I'd also like to know how you your workout went the other day when you ate the 2 meal that fit your performance working out in a non-fasted state. Did I train on that day? I'm not sure if I trained that day when I ate 2 meals recently. I I'd done running earlier in the day. Did I do calisthenics later on? I'm not sure, but what I say is, if I trained or not is another thing I can't remember. But what I did notice is my energy levels went through the roof. I felt really, really amazing from it. So if I didn't train and I had gone to train, I would have been absolutely fine because it's only a little amount of food that's easy to digest. So I didn't notice it weighing me down at all. Because yeah, it was stuff that's really high in water content, really high in fibre. So yeah, the body processes that really, really quickly. But if I had broke the fast with something else, such as meat, fish, cheese, dairy, eggs, anything like that, man, I'd have hit the deck. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, we're going to cut it there in a moment. And I appreciate everyone that's joined the stream. And yeah, this stream will be posted on the channel. In case you missed anything, you can definitely check it out. So yeah. And I'm not sure how you stop the stream. We'll find out in a short while. There we go, there it is. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah, thank you for joining. So as always, stay fit, stay energetic, and go get those gains. Peace.